Okay, here's how to play Red Hot Chili Peppers' Rain Dance Maggie. So I'm going to do it full speed, and then I will do it slow. And it's just the verse and the chorus. I'll do the verse 2 times, and then the chorus 2 times fast, and then break it down slowly. So the verse. The chorus goes. Back. Takes a little bit of practice to get used to going from chorus to the verse because the rhythm is a lot different. But if you just play along enough times, you'll start to get it. So now I'll do it slow. The verse, you want to put your third finger on 7 on the A string. And if you look at this tab, it's actually a bass tab, even though I'm playing on guitar. So if you have a bass, it's cooler to do it on bass, but you can still play it on guitar. And there is guitar going on in this song, but what stands out the most is actually the bass. And so if you want to play the song, like the bass part is more meaningful to me than the guitar part. But if anyone wants, I could maybe figure out the guitar part too. So what you do is put your third finger on 7, and you're going to go like this: 7, 7, 7. Then put your first finger on 5, then back to 7. And 5, 5 needs to be fast. So you can do down up picking. So and back to 7. And first finger on 5, 4, 3. It's a little chromatic thing, so. Then 3, 3, 3, 5, 5, 3, 5, 6. So you can play this whole part with only these 2 fingers, fingers 1 and 3. So I'll do that again. This is the first half of the verse, so starting on 7. The second half is almost the same except for the ending, so you go back to 7, 7, 7, 7, up to 5 with this finger, 7. Now this is a little tricky. You want to bar these 2 notes, 5 and 5, and then you go down with the first finger to 3, and then 2, 0. So instead of going back up, so the second half of the verse really slow is 7 with your third finger, 7, 7, 5, 5, 7. Then you gotta do the bar. 5, 5, 3, 3, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 0. And one thing is, when you do the bar, you kind of want to roll your finger so it sounds like this instead of. Especially if you're using the amp, it's gonna sound real bad. So. It just takes practice. You just roll your finger. People do this all the time. At least on guitar. I'm not a bass player, but I assume they do the same thing. So the verse really, really slow. I'll do both parts, and then the chorus. So. Second part. In the chorus, you have to learn how to do octaves. Some people like to do them like this with these 2 fingers. I like to use my pinky. So first finger on 10, it's gonna go. So one thing for octaves, you always if this is the lowest note of the octave, you go over 2, up 2, and that's to find the octave note. So here we go again from the beginning. 10, 10, 12, 10, 10, 12, and then you go to 7 and 9, and don't lift your hand off the guitar, just slide the shape down. So 7, 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9. Notice I'm toggling the notes, I'm not holding them down like the whole time, I'm not going. Again, if you don't cut the notes off, they'll start to ring together. It will have sort of a different effect. So from the beginning of the chorus again, 10, 10, 12, 10, 10, 12, 7, 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9. Do this again. 10, 10, 12, 7, 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9. Then you slide the shape down to 3, 5. It gets wider down here. So that was 3, 5, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. You go up to 5 and 7. Actually, you got to go down to the low E and the D string now. Then right here, there's kind of a triplet. So that 3, 4, 5 has to happen real fast. And then these notes, you want to pulse them like that. So the second half of the chorus, real slow, is 3, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. And then you got to go down to the E and the D string. 5, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5 in this little triplet. 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So the chorus, I'll just do the whole thing real slow. So make sure you're on the A and the G string starting out. That's really it. That's the song. So the main techniques in here is getting used to using fingers 1 and 3, which is pretty easy to learn how to do. Don't try to do it with only one finger. It'd be hard to play this fast. The other thing is getting used to some chromatic stuff, like this. So right there I did it with one finger, but here, a lot of times for chromatic, when you have more than 2 notes in a row, you do it like that. But in this case, sometimes descending, you do it like that. The other thing is this bar technique. And the last technique, which is real common, is octaves. So you can either do it like this, like I've been doing, or you can do it with these fingers. I tend to do it like this, because as a guitar player, we do like... strum octaves a lot of times, and I find it's easier, more comfortable for me with my hand like this to mute everything out. This way, I don't know why, I just tend to not be able to mute stuff as much. So you can experiment with that. A lot of people like to practice octaves on guitar. They learn Jimi Hendrix like the beginning of Purple Haze, so that's a good song to check out if you want help with that, or Led Zeppelin, the Immigrant Song, or Rage Against the Machine, Bulls on Parade. All those songs are good for octaves, or this one. So that's it. If anyone has any questions, let me know. Okay, bye.